What's going on, everybody? CastleCrag back with some more Monster Hunter stories. So, last episode, we tried to fight the Kirin. Learned I'm probably a bit underleveled for that. Went on a bit of a rant. And so, we're going to play this one a little bit more focused. I am... So, let me know, by the way, how this game sounds, how things sound. I noticed, I think, that the audio was a bit quiet for the game compared to my voice. And it still might be a bit quiet, but let me know in the comments how it sounds. The music in this game is just rather loud, so turning that down hopefully helps a little bit, but everything else seemed kind of quiet compared to my voice. So let's try and fix that. Let me know how the audio in general sounds, by the way. So yeah, I probably need to upgrade this to Ogre armor, if I'm being honest. And I need to level up, because clearly I'm a bit underleveled, which surprised me, considering that I kind of dominated the fight before this. Which I think, was that just the Legiacris? But yeah, I just, let's see what happens when we do this. What does this give me? If I put money in? XP gained up. Okay, that's what I thought. And 15% as opposed to the 50% that I get from this guy, but I only have 3 of these training charms. So yeah, I feel, I like I said, I went on a bit of a rant, because I was frustrated and probably just in a bad mood in general, due to, IRL factors and stuff. So we're gonna be a bit refocused in this one. Let's tackle some side objectives in this video. That's kind of my goal here. I don't remember even doing that, but that's okay. I can go and deal with those guys. Those are here. So yeah, considering that I'm underleveled, it seems, considering how badly I got smoked by that Kirin, I need to upgrade my armor, maybe my weapons, farm a little bit here. So I got the one quest to turn in right here. For, a modicum of XP. So anyway, so one of the reasons I'm frustrated is honestly my own fault, right? The game does expect you to grind out a lot of these side quests a little bit better. And probably just grind out in general. And my time is honestly fairly limited. Right?
Hello again. Do you know yet with whom I fell in love in my youth?
Yes, a Ruby Lucerios.
Who would have thought it was...
Oh, please forgive my merriment. When I was very young...
But anyway, so my time is fairly limited, right? I have an 11-month-old child. I'm married, and I have a full-time job. Thankfully, I work very close to where I live, so it's only like a 8-minute drive to work, so I don't have to deal with travel too much. But when I get home, I have dad duties, I have husband duties, and then I'm very tired. So, on top of that, right, I have an issue with my sleep in general. I have, migraines, like actual diagnosed migraines I take medicine for and all that. And so they actually require me to sleep a lot more than I would otherwise need to. A lot more than I used to when I was younger, for sure. By the time I'm done for the day, generally, it's like I don't have the time to record every time. And I definitely don't have time to just play games. So it's fairly limited, right? I do have some time, don't get me wrong. I have some amount of time during the day. but it is not as much as I would like.
Greetings.
So I split my time between playing games with my friends, which are games that I don't record. These are typically first-person shooters because that's what they play. Overwatch a lot lately, but Overwatch, Siege, CS, that sort of thing. And I don't record those or stream those because it's not really my brand. What I like recording and streaming are these kinds of single-player games. Monster Hunter Stories, a lot of roguelites, that sort of thing. I have a lot of different interests when it comes to gaming. So on top of having limited time for gaming, I'm either recording or playing with my friends if I'm playing games, which doesn't leave a lot of time for the grind, because I'm not going to record the grind typically. We are in this episode, which is a bit of a departure from the norm for me. But I don't feel like it makes for good content if I'm just out there doing, a bunch of kind of menial side quests and out farming for stuff. Typically for a Let's Play, I want to record the main story. Might not necessarily be the correct idea in this game in particular, so maybe I just need to adjust my habits in this game. Maybe record some longer videos instead of just 30 minutes. But those don't do as well on YouTube, right? Longer videos, so it's an interesting situation just with recording and stuff. So, I don't think I have any that I haven't accepted. Yeah, I've got a thing. Nothing here. Yeah. So I've got all the subquests that I can do accepted. And let's try and knock a number of these out. So I actually want to do this one specifically. This is in the rainforest, which is where we wanted to go anyway. We wanted to get a Zinogre anyway. Let's go try and find one in the rainforest. Peculiar Den, and then the hike up to what's it called? There we go. Forest entrance, Ruins of Verdun. So my best bet, Ruins of Verdun here. Zinogre. I gotta refresh my memory on Zinogre. I think it's technical with some. It does a bunch of different attacks, but I think its base is technical, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, it has been a little bit, so give me. Power. Okay, never mind, it's power, and it uses technical as well. So, let's try heading back, because I've seen them out here in the Peculiar Den area. And alternatively, I've seen them out in obviously in that climb up to where the egg... Oh, hello. Green Nargacuga. Do I have a quest for you? Regular Nargacuga. Thought I had one for a green Nargacuga at some point. What do you... That's a Brute Tigrex, I think? Doesn't say. And then that. Okay, so we don't have anything for a green Nargacuga. However, probably not bad to try and take out in the first place. Just for the experience. I think their speed. That would be my guess. Their power. Cool. Alright, so he's power. Then I might want to switch over to you. Oh, and now, well, now he goes speed. That's okay. I mean, it makes sense, right? Nargacuga kind of is both. I would generally think of it more as a speed monster than a power monster, if I'm being honest, so... Mad now. What will it use when it's mad? Probably... power attacks? No, it uses a speed attack, darn. Don't. Oh, darn it. Well, that was... yeah. I ran that risk. I knew I was running that risk. So it's running speed attacks at the moment. Oh, it's returning to its den? Okay. I'll take that. Let's real quick. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. What do we want to switch to? You. Because we're speed. Speed against power. Congalala. Don't care enough about. I hate Congalala. I actually did a video. I ended up deleting it, but I nearly just rage quit the game. Honestly, just because I wanted to get to stories too. Like, it's not that I dislike this game or anything. I do like this game. Don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of at the point where I'm a little bit tired of this one specifically. You know what I mean? And I kind of just want to play stories too. You know, I don't mind if he wakes up. If I'm being honest. Yeah, if he wakes up, that's actually not a bad thing because we can get some XP for fighting him. I need the, like I said, I need the grind anyway. Doesn't smell of anything and it's normal. I prefer a better egg. Quite heavy. Don't I have a subquest for a quite heavy egg? A very heavy egg. Okay. Maybe we go one more. Hello, buddy. There we go. Yeah, this actually works out because I wanted another fight against him. Like I said, he is going power. Ah, we did not get the double attack, unfortunately. Oh, he started enraged here. Okay. He might be doing a speed attack this time. Ha! Get predicted, punk. I won. By the way, I was at nearly full health, and I just won. Straight up won. These two head-to-heads, and still lost the majority of my health, which I think is a bit ridiculous. Like, defenses in this game are so boned. Honestly, I am not a fan. He is still... Oh, he did go power this time. Damn. Now, see, now he goes speed. There we go. Now we can win a head-to-head. Ooh, I'm going to have to use my... I'm going to have to hope that I can get this off in time. I did not. Cripes. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure whether I would get that off in time or not. So that's okay. Try again for one more. And try again. We're going to keep trying until we get something that's either heavier or... Well, that's okay. We'll see. I don't think quite heavy is what we're looking for. I think we're looking for... Like, it does say very heavy, which I imagine is a different category than quite heavy. Yeah, we're good. Oh, hello, there's another one. You know. Yeah, we'll fight it again. I feel like that's a glitch. Oh, man, you know. And again, Come on, man. And again. I have to use a potion. And, of course, this is the time that it uses the power attack. What a punk. What a punk. Punk butt. Let's skills. We're looking for Strike Guard, probably, on Self. Okay, it's rather mad, but our health is fairly safe, so... Ha! Predicted. I could definitely do without the double attacks, though. Because I feel that those are a bit ridiculous. Especially when they go faster than I do, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. Oh, nice, we'll get... That's all I got as far as materials. That's pretty pathetic for an S-rank set of materials, if I'm being honest. There is a black Gravios down there. That's gotta be a power monstie. What am I doing? If I've ever seen one, that's a power monstie, right? Do I get the back attack? Because I should. There are thunderbugs in here. They are technical. Nope, the speed. Oh, well, I shouldn't have even bothered with them, if I'm being honest. Okay, okay. Let's be smart about this. He entirely missed. Speed attack now. And now we get a double attack. There we go. That's what we wanted. Oh, and he goes with technical. I could see technical being a thing for him, too. Like, that's not terribly surprising. I got a new controller, by the way, as well. Just came in today, so I'm happy to be using that. You know, he's using like a non-elemental attack, I think. Yeah, heat laser. So he missed me last time. Hit this time. Does a good chunk of damage. He'll be using it again here. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that, other than just go for it with the kinship skill. Okay. Tempted to use a mega potion here. So let's do it. So the... Oh. Burned. The thing I wonder is... Right, it says greatly increases defense as opposed to increases defense. So it's like, does this increase by more than Strike Guard? I don't know. And I don't think there's a way for me to check either. Definitely gotta use one this time. Oh my gosh, I got so lucky right there. I might want to... increase the defense for our Rathian. I used to be much better at that. I've gotten a lot worse at it over the course of even just this game. I got a lot of stuff from it. And off we go. Combine. Let's make some more potions. Another 40 of them. Same for this guy. I'll make another 30 of these guys. Close enough. Make another guys. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of money now. It actually isn't too bad if I just went and bought regular potions. Hello. Yeah, those guys can leave. They are not. Oh, you really, Khonshu? Really? Well, this was a mistake. I remember them being technical. Yeah. How are you not both dead? Can I just, like, destroy you both? How are they? They're so fast. Okay. I guess don't complain. We needed some of that stuff. Apparently quite a bit of that stuff. So I guess that was actually a good thing that happened. Leave me be. You're not the slightest bit interesting. So I don't see as an ogre. Which unfortunately means I'm probably going to need to try and climb to the top of the tree. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's okay. I'll take the other path. I could waste a paw print stamp, or what is it, a paw pass ticket, but I'm gonna just run. And we're keeping Kezu out so that I can roar them away, because I really don't... Oh, hello. I found a Poogie. Because, yeah, I mean, it just doesn't feel... Crimson Quiripecco just doesn't seem like enough experience for me to bother with. Does that make sense? I don't imagine that he gives... I didn't even notice this when I was here before. But I'm going to guess there's a Poogie up here. Yep. Honestly, I don't know why I bother really going after the Poogies that much. They're not really worth it, I don't think. Like, they give you a couple items. And if I was going to do the end game in this one, I think it would matter a bit more. But I'm not going to be doing the end game in this one. So I don't think it matters. But anyway, let's try... taking the climb. You know, I wonder, are there chances for there to be... No. Okay. Yeah, the only one I've ever seen there is Green Narg, which means nothing. Since we're here, we might as well hit Gildegaron real quick, just to top out on life and hearts, just in case it matters in the Zenogre fight. But yeah, so riding back to Ruins of Verdun. Anyways, I think it's up this way. Hopefully we can still go there. Yeah, okay. Looks like we're good. We can still go up here. Hey, look at that. We have our Zenogre right here in front of us. Hello, bud. Do you see what I'm wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing you. Hopefully I can get a double attack. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Ooh, and it did a chunk of damage, too. Probably worth my time. See, here's the other thing. 3 turns almost doesn't seem worth it for these, right? Like, 5 turns is what I would want out of these skills. Because 3 turns is just such a paltry amount of time in the battle. It's like, I get the buffs up, and then I have to get them up again immediately afterwards. It's like, you know, it just doesn't feel like that's ideal. The bugs do technical attacks. I do want to get rid of them because I think it's very important to kill them. I'm going to see if she can take him out on her own here. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and set her up for defense. Okay. I think that was useful. Yeah, because I thought she might win that. And see if we can get another double attack. Yes, this is going swimmingly. He's going to get mad now, I imagine. Okay. Now it's downed. Probably worth it to use my kinship attack for the critical, even though it's only at level 2. Yeah, that was worthwhile. For sure, that was worthwhile. I don't think he even had time to get mad. You know what? Sometimes the AI knows what it's doing. Because I know Zenogre has the chance to use technical attacks. Yeah, that was fantastic. That's exactly what we needed right there. Not enough Zenogre stuff, unfortunately. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 things. 5, 6. Okay. Not terrible. I probably need more Zenogre stuff. Rumbling Recital. What's that need? Rumbling Recital. Slay a Zenogre. Oh, and 5 Great Thunderbugs was the other one. Okay. Well, I mean, we're chowing through some quests here, that's for sure. Might as well grab these while I'm here. Hoping more for herbs, but you know, we'll take those guys too. A bunch of mushrooms and some congas. You would kind of hope that the congas aren't stupid enough to try and attack a Rathian, especially a pink Rathian, but it does not play out like that very often. They often are too stupid. which I find kind of funny. Like, you would think that there'd be some survival instincts of, oh, hey, look, that's a chonky pink Rathian. Let's not, you know, go for it. Oh. Well, I mean, this is okay, right? They use speed. Yeah, there we go. We double attacked that great thunderbug. Let's just swap out. You know, let's give Brucey a chance, right? He is. They are speed. Now that I think about it, they are speed. He is using a power attack, unfortunately, so he might not one-shot it. How much damage did he just take? Yeah, we'll go ahead and double attack this thing. Seems free. One shot. Fatality. Yeah, his defense not great. I won't lie. But, I mean, he is fairly low level. So it makes sense, right? Put Wrath out. So my hope here is that maybe I'll find another Zinogre up here that I can then... No. No. No, 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 no. No! I swear... Oh my god, that gives us the back... That's so stupid. No. You're kidding. Come on now. Nobody wants to fight a Conga. It's just not a valuable use of my time to see a Conga Lala and be like, oh yeah. Oh my god, they're just... Get out of the way, bugs. Thank you. Was that Emerald Conga? Yeah, no. Thank you, bugs, for moving. There's definitely no way some Thunderbug should be attacking a pink Rathian. Might not find anything up here then. Okay. Darn, I was hoping there'd be like at least a little catavan. You're telling me there is nothing up here? I have to imagine that at some point there will be another monster up here that I can use, but I don't feel like walking. So we're gonna go to Gildegaron. Fort. No? Abilities? Now I'm just curious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it's right there at the top. I'll pass ticket. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. And that I'm not dumb. So we have a couple things. So, first things first, let me check the board. See which of those I can hand off there. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Wow. Yeesh. Useful. So we have one more out of your shell. Conchu shells. Geofulcrite. Okay. Lavish recipes. Might be useful to get that. While I'm here, boop, up here. Upgrade. We should be able to upgrade our Zinogre armor. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. We got 3 of those. And how much do we need? Boom. 1, 2. Neon Garuga pieces. Well. fine. And let's see, can I upgrade it again? What do I need now? Brachydios. I have not seen those yet. We cannot do that yet. Okay. So pretty good position there now. Again, this I can't do anything with until we get to high rank. That's clearly high rank. Let's see. What are your water? I could theoretically upgrade this guy. Right, because what's our Odyssey? It's at 52, and this would also... I mean, this doesn't go very high, though. And I feel like the defense is better. So what do we need? We need Brachydios. Again, we can't do this right now. There is no Brachydios at this point. So I've maxed that out. I've maxed out this. What else do I have that I can grab? Is there Thunder Res? Do I have a Thunder Res amulet? Maybe I have a Thunder Res amulet. Latent Fire, which I don't care about. Speed Res is okay. Chance, no. Anti-sleep, ceiling. Duration of paralysis is not what we're looking for. Dragon Res. Quick Thunder. No. Unaffected by paralysis is good. And might be better to take. An anti-shock might just be better to take. I don't remember if I was able to get paralyzed. Oh wait, I probably already have that, don't I? Do I already have that because of my equipment? It does. I already negate paralysis. That's why we check things. Yeah, like the talismans that I'm finding are fairly useless. Maybe there's an item that will... increase res. Armor skin's an item. The problem is, like, I can do this with my skills. That doesn't do that much. If it worked for the group, maybe, but... Pitfall trap. I have to imagine that the pitfall traps don't work on Kieran. But maybe it's worth trying. Maybe it is worth trying. Because... yeah, you know what? Let's try that. At Battle Pouch. Don't need you at the moment. Move the item. Let's try a pitfall trap. Kieran does speed attacks. Downed. All damage dealt to one party member in battle up to a certain amount. Full. Prevents the loss of one heart in battle. Huh. It's tempting, right? Try the Moxie gem out. But anyway, yeah, let's try this the trap and see if it works. I have a feeling, again, Kieran's an Elder Dragon, so usually traps don't work on Elder Dragons, right? So my thought is that it shouldn't work. But maybe it will. Anyway, we're going to Geofolkite. Yeah, that's it. Boop. So you know what? We're gonna make this one a longer video, so we're gonna keep going and do a couple more side quests, maybe. But since we're here right now, let's go do this. Hello. Yeah, you have some stuff. You are not where I'm turning in. Okay, that's not where I'm turning it in. Just have a quest. Apparently I haven't been back here in a while. Yeah, easy enough. I'm like, I figure I probably have those already. Gosh, I wish the map zoomed out more. Here we go. Oh. Not really all that useful. But my arm is like twitching on me as well. Which is just fun. It's my tricep is twitching. Hate it when that. This happens sometimes. Go ahead and get to the end of this. It's a quicker way back since I'm already over here. And now we can go out of this city. Where do I want to go next? So, Jagia. How many do I have done so far? I need one more. And a Great Jaggy. I don't even remember which one are the Jagia. But I need both, so that's okay. So we just go to Awa Valley and get those done. That should be all three at one. And a Great Jaggy. Shouldn't be a problem. A regular Nagrakuga. A regular Rathalos. Pondry Caves. And everywhere else. Okay. So, there it is. Had blinders on for a second. So, we're looking for... Where? Pondry area after this. So, Awa and then Pondry area. Anything else in Awa? Or on the beach? Nactor Shell and Emerald Kangalala Claw. Do I have any of those right now? I probably have a couple of those. I need to kill an Agnactor. I think I already have something for an Agnactor, so I should probably go and do that at some point anyway. So yeah, let's go into the Dovin Volcano then. Probably from here is where we're looking. And I think Glavenus can walk on the fire with no problems. And we have a couple actual quests in here as well. Way fun. So I think Glavenus has no problem walking on lava, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. So what is it that we have here? The Sledgehammer. Brute Tigrex? That's got to be a power monster, right? So we're looking to go feed against it. I assume, anyway, that this is Brute Tigrex. Unless it's Molten. I think that's Brute. Yeah, that's Brute. So he's got to be Power, right? So first things first, let's try Strike Guard for you. All right. And now, Strike Guard for me. Here we go. And now, Speed Attack. You know what? I mean, again, sometimes the Rathian knows what she's doing. Actually, fairly often she knows what she's doing. So, best bet is hoping that it's a speed. No, it was a technical attack, though. Not the worst thing. It's angry now. So yeah, it's using power attacks. And it can do 2 attacks at once. It has defense down, it looks like. Oof. Okay. This Tigrex hasn't looked at me once, by the way. It's got to do a roar at some point, though, right? That's going to hit both of us. There it goes. That did nothing. Okay, I'll take it. Oh man, that thing was. We may have been a bit too high a level for that for that thing. Annihilated that poor guy. Dragon felling. Okay. And light. I mean, it's got to be Brute Tigrex, though, right? Like, could that be anything else? I assume that he's in the game as a... Yeah. I'm assuming that's him. I mean, it's cool and all. You know what? It was super light. Well, that's not one. Why is that in here? Well, well, we're stuck with whatever this guy is. Hopefully, it's another Brute Tigrex, I guess. Super easy quest, surprisingly. Go ahead and get the other one in the same area. We want you and back on you. Okay. Okay, another one in the same area. We got 2 subquests. Dragonfell Berry. Okay, I want to make sure I keep the Dragonfell Berry, because that's actually really good. Getting the healer's comp, that'll be very useful. Anyway, so we're looking for Dovin Volcano stuff. The immovable. This is on Monsoon Plain. Not here. Uragon and an Ignactor. So we need an Uragon and an Ignactor. And then we're looking for... What else is it? The immovable, which is Basarios. They're technical. Which means we want our power monster. Because it's funny, because you would expect them to be power, just like Gravios, but they are not. No, get out of my way. You are not interesting. You know, I think about it. I didn't check to make sure I don't have any Iodrome or anything like that, but yeah, I didn't think so. This time I'll come up here and see if there's anything of value in here. Nothing that great. Oh, right, his thing's fly. Anyway, so, the immovable. A Basarios. I kind of expect to destroy it, if I'm being honest. What are you doing, guy? Yeah, there we go. I know better than you do. Dumb Ratha. Using the wrong attack type. Pfft. Silly Ratha. Okay, I mean, I'm okay with it using, yeah, those attacks. So I figured this thing's gonna go down quick. So now I need to find an Ignactor, which... Oh, man, I don't remember what they were. Think technical... Light one? No, get that then. Why are you giving me Iodrome, man? Nobody cares about Iodrome. Legitimately, no one cares about Iodrome, man. Come on, game. Sorry, give me a sec. And we are accidentally fighting the Iodrome. Fine. Oh, no, it's not even Iodrome. It's just an Eye of Prey. There's speed. Bye-bye. Ratha's overheated. Yeah, I probably should have realized that that was a thing. I forgot to pay attention. What I was doing there. Whoops. Conveniently, I reached the threshold that I needed for that Banaber quest as well. Really? For Cool Mist. So yeah, Ignactor, I believe was technical. We could just keep Ratha out. And go find ourselves an Ignactor. I don't... Hello. Regular monster den. I didn't even think to look around for... Oh, hello, there's an Uragon down there. How did I miss you? And then a Brute Tigrex up here. Not gonna go fight you, but I will go fight the Uragan because I need him anyway. Wish I could fly in here. Can I go down here? No. Alright, let's get you out. Uragan is power, if I recall. I'm a little bit saddened that I didn't see him earlier. Where was he earlier? It's gotta be power. Give me the back attack. Yeah. Okay, the powder stones also need to be destroyed. Darn. Well, that'll work. Oh my gosh, he does no damage. He's gonna be dead, like, instantly. Like, my character might beat him. I did more damage losing a head-to-head. Yeah, he's losing very, very easily. Could be dead there, almost. Aww. Wait, what? Okay. I must have missed where I had... I don't know, was it Blast Blight on me? I must have had Blast Blight and not noticed it. Cool, I guess. That's mildly annoying. Still don't see any rare dens. But we've got him down. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Glavenus doesn't get burned. I think it's because of a gene that he has, but still. Leave me alone. You are not worth my time, I pray. If I'm gonna be honest, you're not worth anyone's time, but you'll find an Ignactor. I really don't know where I might find him. If I like... Where would he be? I mean, he's not going to be randomly in a monster den, is he? It could be. If I'm really thinking about it, it could just randomly be in a monster den that I'd find him. But, well, you know, the thing is, though, he doesn't appear as a monster. He's in the game as only an enemy. Much like, yeah, no, don't care. Yep, out. It's just not worth my time. I would guess he'd be farther in. Hello. Well, that isn't one down there, is it? That's just an Eruptor, I think. No, come on. I swear, they better not stop me. And, you know, that kind of thing happens in Pokemon too, so why not in this game? Yeah, I don't know where I might find one. Can I get to... Huh. I'm just trying to think of where it's possible to find one of them. Like, theoretically through here? Go through here? No. Yeah, I actually don't know where I might go to find one. Nothing in here, no. I should have expected that. The only one I can think of is... Gonna be here. Maybe somewhere else in the volcano? I don't know. Yeah, that's just an Rook tour. And other than checking every den, I don't know where I might find one. Unless I swim across, which I don't have a monster that can swim across. Oh, hello. Wasn't really all that interested in fighting one of you. What? How? Yeah, I guess he is burning. Oh, son of a... Darn it, man. I mean, the Viserys does no damage. Okay. I have not yet seen our attack with this guy, so we're going to see what we can do. Lights the tail on fire. Sharpens it. Yeah, alright, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Another Dragonfell. Good. No. Not in here. Yeah, short of finding one in here, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to find one. No, buzz off, man. Do not cut. Don't clip through the frickin' ground. I did not approve that. So going elsewhere, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's like the only thing I've ever seen in here are the stupid bulldrome. I definitely don't want to fight one of them. Well, maybe I'll just have to leave that one. Call it fine where it is, because I don't think I'm going to figure out anything else. But we can at least turn in a handful of these. I meant to come out here. It was intentional. Yeah, that was my goal the whole time. Throwing knife? Yeah, I don't care about those. But apparently that opened up other quests here.
Oh, hey.
Well, I suppose. No, that's gonna be down below, right? Up there. Okay. Very poorly designed town, I gotta say.
Yo.
Okay, well that's Dovin Volcano fairly well taken care of. How am I doing? I got yeah, we're fine. Mining Menace. Okay, and Oasim. The ones on the board, the other one's in Oasim. Okay. Not sure that I want to go and do that one, to be honest. Again, I don't know how much higher of a level I'm supposed to be at compared to anything, but I've gained like a level for some of my monsters, maybe 2 for some other ones. I don't think Glip Glip's leveled up at all. So it's like this has been an hour of the game so far, and I've got a couple levels for some of the lower leveled ones, and that's it. I think that's fairly bad. I won't lie. I'm not optimizing well, clearly. But I don't know what else to do for it. Because there's just not much more to do here other than fight a bunch of low, medium level monsters who don't give a whole lot of experience. I mean, I don't have enough of the tickets to make experience worth a lot more. I think that those are an end-game material more than anything else. Boom. Boom. Okay, these guys, their speed. Of course their speed. I should have known that. those small ones are jaggy. The bigger ones are jaggy, yeah. There we go. These ones are power, I think. I have gained 2 levels. That's both of those quests. Now we need a Great Jaggy from somewhere. And then, well, that's a catch a watcha. Maybe there's one up here. Yeah, there is. Conveniently. No. It's probably speed, right? It's either speed or technical. I don't know. There's 2 of them. Sure, why not? There's speed. Ha! I had to look and see what my Kezu was targeting. Oh, get wrecked. Let's just get the one out of the way. Cool. Get that one out the way. Goodbye. Well, that was nice and quick. Up we go. Catch a watch is also another. The monkeys in general are just kind of annoying because they don't actually follow the patterns that they supposedly have. Ooh, a bunch of blue mushrooms though is real nice. Okay, don't care about any of that. Off we go. Okay. Well, that's 3 done. Let's see where we turn them in. So, Co-op New Village and Oasis. So the one of them's in the village, 2 of them at the board, and then we continue. Here we go. Two of them at the board. Alright, now I got this guy at Oasis. Anything else in our valley? A gold cricket. I don't know where I might get that, so... Oh well. The desert for the carapace mace. Yeah, I mean... I think we could do that fairly easily. We should have enough to do that. So, do we have a smith here? Forge quest, carapace mace for Baroth. Yeah, I'm like, I have a lot of Baroth pieces. I need 7. Okay. And where's that one at? Equipment. That one's here, right? Find an Albarax. Okay. Awesome and Albarax. I haven't been to Albarax in a while, actually, now that I think about it. Might be some new quests here. Or maybe this will open up a quest or two here. Oh, it's not looking like it. There is one up there. But yeah, getting paralysis is nice. But let's switch this back to Odyssey before I forget. There's a new quest. It's gonna be like for a black Diablos or a white Monoblos or just a regular Monoblos. Diablos. I mean, sure, I guess. So what do we got in the desert itself? Infuriated. That's it. Oh. Alright. Go try and find ourselves the Infuriated over in the desert. Should be fairly easy, I think. Diablos isn't that difficult. Especially a regular Diablos. Retha will fly. And if we see a golden dungeon, a den rather, then we'll go ahead. As long as it's kind of on our path over here anyways. I'm not going to go out of my way for one, but... Hello, what are you doing up here, bud? There's our quest. Oh, hello. Missed you before. And down we go. Ooh. Give me a little bit of vertigo. They are Diablos or power? Obviously. So I guess is Apsaros, but I don't really care about Apsaros. Nope. Can't pray. Hello. Hello. We're gonna get you. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna take too long on this one, if I'm being honest. Oh, that was this big attack. It did so much damage. Sense the sarcasm, do ya? Ooh, it started to push back a little bit there. I mean, kind of just dead. Yeah, like it's gonna be pretty close. And, yeah, wow. I almost feel bad. I mean, not that bad, but almost a little bad. I mean, you know, maybe we can get a very heavy egg. Basically, I'm just gonna try and find a very heavy egg. Oh, well, that's not it. Well. Oh. Well, darn. I would have expected at least a Diablo shake in here. Like, dang, man. Nothing. Alright, so I don't see any golden dens. Certainly, come on. Certainly nothing easily visible and within reach. I'll grab this stuff up here because it's free. Yeah, no, none. It was a bit surprising, actually, that I've seen none. I find that a bit odd. And there we go. So in Awesome here is the other quest that we can turn in. For all we know, other quests... No, just that one. A lot of materials needed. Okay. And this guy is back in Albarax. We'll easily do that. And then we're in Pondry. We need an Ignactor shell. Well, that's the thing. We're not finding Ignactor anywhere. And I don't know where to go for him, if I'm being honest. Other, like, obviously the Dovin Volcano, but I don't know where. Not showing up at the moment, so maybe I have to progress a bit farther. I don't... We're gonna head back to Albarax real quick. Turn in that quest that we just got and did. And then, that might... you know, that might do it for the episode just because... I mean, we've hit an hour and a half almost already. It's a lot of filler time. Normally, this would have stretched into multiple videos. But it's like... I don't know. I thought maybe I'd do all of it at once here. Give something different for the channel. And that way, if you know you don't like it, then when the next video comes out tomorrow, you can just wait until that guy. That's since we're here. Anything here that's interesting? I think this is not. This is not a brute, I don't think. But maybe it is. I don't know. Viseros. Yeah, I'm like, that's not a brute Tigrex. The first egg I got might have been. We're just going to pop them all at once now. We got a green Nagakuga. I don't care. I have a better one. It's just... like, it's... cool, I guess. And then 2 eggs that are just pointless to have had. No, I don't care. Yeah, thank you, game. That's just what everyone wants is an Apsaros. Exciting. But anyways, you know, just having some fun, going around, grinding a little bit, and we're gonna try out the Kirin again in the next episode. I'm again, I didn't gain that many levels, so I don't expect it to go that much better, to be honest. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. The only other thing I could potentially try and do... No, I don't have a thing. Yeah, the only other thing I could think of to do is try a different weapon that maybe is a little bit stronger. Because yeah, it's just like I don't know exactly to what Kirin is weak. Maybe remember I feel like fire is what he's weak to. And so there's a chance that I try and use the... is this our smith? So there's a chance to try and use like this fire hammer here. Which has got some decent damage to it, I guess. But I mean, here's the thing though, right? It doesn't matter. My damage is nothing. So unless we find specifically skills that the hammer has that are better, it's just not worth even bothering with, you know? And I don't think that the hammer has any defensive skills. So I don't know. We'll play around. We'll see. I don't know where else to do though, because I can't do much more as far as leveling up. Like I could go do the rest of the quests in the next episode if we lose, and just finish out everything. Oh darn it. No. Where's my Poogie? I lost him. Oh no. I lost my Poogie. That one compared to this one. I actually think I like this one better. Again, purple is the way to go. Though, that's actually not bad. That's kind of fun. Not a fan of that one, but... Don't hate that. That's funny. Anyway, so... Yeah, we'll see. Words list, that's what we're looking for. 1. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I want to finish the game soon. I don't know how close I am at this point to finishing it. We're going to start the next episode probably just right outside of Kieran's area so that we don't have to watch it again. Because I think that would be a bit tedious for everyone to watch. Just me getting to that area again. No, it's just like, that's not fun to watch. So we'll start it out there. And stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. Bye.